Hey, what's up? Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the Glow Show. We are rocking and rolling. All right, what's up, Dragonfly? How are you? Okay, I got a little bit of a microphone problem. They're right in the way of my thing. How you doing, Dragonfly? Good to see you. What's up, Holden? So we're going to work on a few different Christmas ornaments tonight. I got to do the green peppermint swirl. So I got to test out a new color for it. So we're going to do a prototype of the color. Then we'll do some other stuff tonight. I'm doing good. It's just been crazy. Yeah, I'm always running like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Never slows down. And that's okay. It's better than being bored. Definitely better than boredom. Okay. Just making some ornaments tonight. We'll see what I might get creative. Who knows? We got nothing super on the schedule. So there's nothing like super intense on the schedule right now. Hello, Irish Cream. Welcome in on the TikTok. Welcome in on the tubes. Can I make a tiny dragon? Right now, no. I don't have the prep work for it. I don't have the right colors, if you will. I didn't prep for that one. And honestly, I don't have any orders for dragons at the moment. All right, so here we go. We're going to pop this one down. Just double checking what I have right there. We're good. I don't want to grab the hot rod. All right, so first things first, let me get the green peppermint swirl thing out. I guess it would be spearmint out of the way. Then we'll go from there. What's up, Sebastian? How are you? How's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Dude, man, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. Bentley King, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Is it Faith? Hey, how are you? Welcome in on the tubes. Crutcher, thank you. Clam, thank you for the follow. Angie, welcome in. Is it I can't. Kias, I'm sorry. I messed up your name. TikTok, thank you. S. Nader, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Okay, next step, we're going to take this and we're going to start striping it. I'm going to turn it to the green version. And green and white. See how it looks with this green. How many times have I burned my hand? Not very much. Not as many as you would think. I cut my hands way more than I've ever burned. What's up, Groves? How are ya? Sebastian, thank you. I will be making ornament right now. This is normally it's like a peppermint swirl with red and white, but we're going to do green. I just took an order for some green ones, but I might change the green slightly. Jay Haggerty, thank you. Creative, thank you for the heart me on TikTok. Appreciate it. Practicing Vortex, there you go, Groves. All right, so now we got this preheated. We'll add the color and go for that. Oh, I'm sure, Kyle. That definitely can happen. I'm sure that when you're working on a lathe, you can get pretty big. Get some definite heat rash. All right, let's go. We're going to add some white. So this will be the green version of the peppermint swirl. So like I said, I think technically it would be called Spearmint swirl. Thank you for the rose, Nader. Sadat. So first things first, we're just going to lay down some white lines. After this, we'll get a little creative with some stuff. But right now, we're just kind of pushing in some lines here. Then we'll twist it up, get it to look like a candy. This year, my theme for ornaments is going to be candy base. So definitely going to be all candy base. It's going to look amazing, actually. I'm pretty happy about it. And we might do some Nightmare Before Christmas type of theme. I can't do anything that is copywritten, but I can certainly give it the theme. Can I try to make a broken pumpkin? Not right now. I don't have that color on front of me. I don't have anything to do a pumpkin with. And right now I've got other things ahead of that to get done. I'm not really into pumpkins. I got to be honest. I just don't. It doesn't appeal to me at all. All right, so we're going to add the green. Not sure about this green. We're going to find out, though. This has a little bit of a sparkle shimmer to it. So I'm hoping it works. So I would love to add sparkles to this peppermint. Or spearmint. I keep saying peppermint. Peppermint's red. Peppermint is definitely red. Wintergreen. Is it wintergreen or spearmint for green color? What's up, obviously Sassy? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Thank you for the heart me. If this works, maybe I'll do the glow-in-the-dark version of this too. We do make a glow-in-the-dark version of all the glass. Like this. You can see it lit up down there. Now the snowman doesn't glow yet, but I'm thinking of making it glow. I'm thinking of developing it into a glow ornament. Hey, what's up, Greg? How are you, man? Good, long time no see. Tracy Cooper, how are you? It's good to see you, Greg. All right, let's get this thing swirled up. Thank you for joining me. Obviously Sassy, thank you so much for the gifts on TikTok. Appreciate you. All right, so next step, we kind of have those lines laid down. We got a little spiral at the end here. Now we're going to turn it to an ornament. So again, this year, I'm really working on a candy theme. I want all my Christmas ornaments to be kind of in the candy theme or Nightmare Before Christmas type colors. I'm thinking for Nightmare Before Christmas, I want to focus black, white, and purple. It'd be a really cool combo. Okay, thank you for the heart me on TikTok. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. This is going to be, hoping it looks good. We'll find out. You're going to find out with me. Could turn out pretty awful. And we just have to flatten that surface out. That little centrifugal force. Do that hot pink? Yeah, hot pink would actually look good. It wouldn't be a bad option. Thank you, Raymond. It's a little off center. Kind of messed up. That's okay. We're just going to check color. But there is the prep for it. As I always tell someone, Red Squeak pointed out that it looks like Strawberry Shortcake's hat. Now I can never get that out of my head. Jay Haggerty, I do that all the time. Memorial glass is one of my specialties. So if you want to have something done with ash, we are your person. Yeah, I have to figure out hot pink a little bit. They don't technically make a really good hot pink, so you kind of have to make it. Oh, gotta pop a hole in this. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta pop a tiny little hole in this. If I don't put that hole there, there's nowhere for the hot air to escape. And then it creates a nightmare for the item. It won't work. So then we're gonna take this section and spiral it up. Get up a notch for a minute. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for all the new follows on TikTok. Thank you for joining me on the tubes. Appreciate all of you. Okay, we're going to bring it down. And this is either the make or break port right here. It either works or it goes in the water bucket. All right, we're spiraling around. A little bit at a time. A little bit more. Right, so we just have to flatten this section out. Worked out good. Tammy, thank you for the follow on TikTok. What's up, Christy? How are ya? I definitely make lots of marbles. If you got just a minute, I'll show you some cool marbles. I do actually have some marbles handy. Just have to flatten this out. Like that. Let's put a hook on this, call it done. Obviously Sassy, thank you so much. If you guys have not followed Obviously Sassy on TikTok, she is amazing. She has helped me a tremendous amount with my TikTok account. So if you are looking for a coach for just good content and want to learn about TikTok, follow Obviously Sassy. Then we have my two mods on TikTok, Grove's Glass Gallery and Dragonfly Creation, who are also in the process of learning glass. And you get the rare opportunity to watch someone progress through their career. That's something you don't get to see all the time. I highly suggest you follow that, especially if you have any interest in glass. Creates a nice experience to watch someone get better and better. We gotta get this round, straighten it out. Old German Latticino marbles. Yeah, I'm really a space nerd, so I love making spacey marbles. What's up, Joshua? Christy, thank you for the DJ glasses. I appreciate you. All right, we're gonna pop that off. Smooth it out. So where I'm experimenting with this green, I don't know how it's going to look. Thank you so much for the glasses, DJ glasses on TikTok. So yeah, we'll see how this green comes out later. I think it looks okay. It's got a nice shimmer to it. I'm hoping it doesn't get brown. All right, marble. All right, what would I do if I was... Oh, here they are. I don't know where my other marble went, but this is one of the marbles I do. So this has a little galaxy inside of it. You can see that kind of space galaxy theme. Then on the other side, just kind of like random chaos. I'll see if I can get the flashlight in there, shine it in, see if it gives it a little more punch like that. You can see the uranium on the inside. See how it's glowing green? So it's got uranium on the inside as well, and maybe on the back. It's showing a little bit on the back, not much. But definitely has uranium on the inside. That's why it's glowing green. Then it has that space theme like that. Let's bring it out. There we go. Now you get a secondary look at it as well. Yeah, this one's UV reactive, correct. I have one that's seriously UV reactive, and I definitely go to all our purpose. Look over here. Okay. This one's super UV reactive. So we'll park this guy here, park this here, grab this here. This one has lots of uranium to it, so you can definitely see it light up like that. So this is a ton of uranium glass in it. But I like it because it has a cool spiral to it. So I love working with the uranium glass. I think it's really kind of cool. Thank you, Joshua. So yeah, I'm kind of all over the board on stuff. It is fire. Yes, it is a flame. And since I do have a moment, I'll show you what my flame does. It's amazing. So this is what my material, my glasses are made out of. This is called didymium glass. You can see I'm kind of purple through it. I'm going to bring it into the fire, and you see how bright that is. Now I'm going to bring the flame this way, and you can see that it cuts out all that bright glare. This up a little bit. Maybe this will help a little. There. Now you can see into the fire a little bit better. Now I can only hold this out here for so long. But that's what my glasses are filtering out. You can definitely see how the flame turns blue versus white. Now I have to do something with this to attach it. It is very close to the lenses on a cutting torch. Same process, just a different filter. So very similar to welding glasses, just a totally different filter. Jojo Smiles, how are you? Brian and Carrie, thank you for the follow. We're gonna pop that together. Now that I heated this up, I gotta use it. Gotta do something with it, or it'll crack. So I'll just stick a extension on there. Sorry, this part's boring. Gotta give it a second. It still wants to bend. Hey, Cincy Pug, how are ya? Good to see ya. Welcome in on TikTok. Welcome in on the tubes. Appreciate all of you. All right, still gonna bend a little. It doesn't look like it, but it will bend. Should be good there. We're gonna park it in the kiln. Stop it from cracking. All right, we're good there. Okay, next step. I kind of want to do the Snowman, but I want to do it glow in the dark. We're going to try a couple different versions of it. I'm going to try one with the white frit and one without. So let's do the non-frit one first. The non-speckle. How much is the gas and how long does it last? I have gigantic tanks of oxygen and propane, so it lasts a long time. And whatever propane is in your local market is how much the gas is. It varies from region. So couldn't tell you like how much propane would be in your area, but price per gallon. It doesn't go through that much though. I maybe burn through 1.5 gallons a day, waving to my neighbor. No, uranium's actually easier to work with. Yeah, uranium glass is far easier to work with than some other glass. What's up, DC on TikTok? How are ya? All right, so we're gonna pull this down. This does stay pliable for a while, and then it suddenly will start to stop moving, and that's when you got to keep it super straight right at that last point. Now it's all done. Who makes the glass I'm starting with? Well, there's several different companies. You got a couple of them, one in Germany, one in the Czech Republic. I don't know where the new Pyrex is made. The Pyrex, I think, is in the Czech Republic now. I don't think much is made in the US. Oh, Haley, thank you. I'm glad you got your ghost. Is it Aniket? Aniket? Hail Creations. Welcome in. Thank you. Good to see you. Why is the flame so big? Well, just what I need. Christy, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the Go Populars. Joe, thank you for the Go Pop. Gotta pop that open. There we go. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. You wouldn't want me to anyway. You'd come out looking like a crayon all over it. Obviously Sassy on TikTok. Thank you so much. Again, Obviously Sassy has helped me with my TikTok a tremendous amount. If you are looking for a TikTok coach or you want to grow your content, she is your go-to. Give her a follow. And just watch her live streams too. You pick up a lot. And we got my two mods in here, Groves Glass Gallery and Dragonfly, who are doing their glass blowing experience. So I highly recommend watching that. And then, of course, we got Red Squeak, who's always a mod in here and very appreciated. Okay, let's go. We're going to add the glow-in-the-dark glass in here. So I add it to the inside of the tube. And the reason I do that is it A, spreads around much easier. And if I put it on the outside, when I go to blow this open a little bit bigger, it can split the color, meaning it separates it. You end up with these little lines and cracks through it. It wouldn't technically be cracked, but the color would be separated. So putting it on the inside keeps it condensed. It stops that from happening. I'll bring it in so you can see the inside of the tube. You can see it kind of coated in there. Oh, thank you, Dragon. I got to figure out how to do that, Dragonfly. I got to figure out how to mod on that. I got to figure out how to add that. Okay, so we're going to seal this off. We're going to blow it open into a snowman head. Then we'll add the hat, the face, the nose, see how it looks. Not sure. I'm going to seal this off here. Might have too much on here. In fact, I know I have too much. I got to tear some of this off. Hold on. It's too big. Too much. That is way too much for this item. There we go. Much better. All right, so we're going to create the ball, and then we'll add the hat and all the fun stuff with it. Thank you, Dragonfly. Thank you, Red Squeak. All right, so we are shrinking this down. It's going to allow it to kind of condense in a little bit. You can already see I'm going to have to make one change to it ahead of time. The next one I do. All right, so we got the ball situated. Absolutely, obviously, Sassy. Just got to get me some colors. Is your birthday today? If it is, we'll make it. Next Sunday, we got it. We'll make it. Yeah, I got you. Tell me what colors. I know pink is probably going to be in there. All right, let's add in a little hole here. So this hole is super important. The reason for that is it has to have a place for the hot air to exhaust. If I didn't have this and I sealed it off, every time I go to add a dot for like the little face or the nose, it would end up creating a bubble because the hot air would try and push the glass out. Pink, black, and gold. Pink. Yeah, I got you. Can definitely do that. All right, so we're going to attach that. And then we have to seal it, and then we'll add the hat. There we are. I'm going to seal this down a little bit. Here we go. Let's grab some black and create a hat. That's how it starts out. And we're going to add the hat color here. This is black. Just like a stove. What do they call it? Stovepipe hat? Something like that. A.B. Lincoln. Alright, so we got to put a bunch on here. It's the only part I hate about these hats is they consume so much glass. There we are. Bring it over, push it down. Okay, we got the beginning of the hat. Obviously, Sassy, thank you for the DJ glasses. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to bring this over. We're going to add the second portion to the hat, which is the top part. How's everybody's Saturday going? I hope you're doing fantastic. So this is creating the top portion to the hat. Little derby hat. All right, next step, we're going to add the nose. Don't add the short, yeah, thanks. Then the eyeballs and mouth. Parrot nose. Let's add the eyeballs and then the mouth. We're looking good. A little bit of detail. And then got to straighten this nose out because I bent it a little bit with the heat. So that is the little guy right there. He should glow in the dark pretty intensely. Forgot to make a hook, so we've got to do that too. I'm hoping it doesn't crack. It's been out of the flame a little bit. So it has a definite possibility of crack. But we'll find out. See, we'll find out together if it's going to crack. And it always happens right at the end. You like get all the way done with the piece and then it cracks. It sucks, but it's just part of the business. Grab that. Can't get mad at it. You just have to be mad at yourself for working too slow. All right, we're good there. Hook is good. All right, this is where it'll crack. It either lives or it doesn't. Okay. It's not coming off. I'm going to put it in the kiln. Let it heat up for a second. It usually cracks right off. Then I'll come back at it. It should have just snapped off, but it didn't. So, I don't know. I like the frit look like this. Kind of spotty look better, I think. I don't like it that solid. I don't know. But we'll have to see how it looks when it cools off. Not quite sure. Okay, next step. I've got to perfect the candy cane too. I've got so much on my plate to get done. So we're going to try a full candy cane ornament. Obviously, Sassy, thank you so much for all the likes. I appreciate you. Christy, thank you for the DJ glasses. All right, let's preheat this. This may crack. All right. Thank you, obviously, Sassy. Okay, we're good. This here. While I'm doing this, I'll show you what the glasses do. You can definitely see how it filters out all that light. The intrusive light. Here we are. So yeah, these glasses are fitted with the lenses that I was just showing you. A little darker version of it, but same lens, essentially. The only difference is this has an extra shade on top of it, a little bit darker shade. Which is good for me because I work with it all day long. All right, so we're going to grab this here. Going to stripe all the way around. We're going to do the candy cane. And this year I'm going to make the candy canes out of blown glass as opposed to solid. For years I was making them out of solid glass, and they were a little fragile. The blown glass is a lot stronger. What got me started in this? My mother. My mother started when I was 2 years old. So I pretty much grew up with it, and I've been around it my entire life. So that's how I got started. All right, we got white put on there. We're going to add the red. I don't get all this here. I was looking for a specific red, but I don't see it right there. Can you see some of them? I have one piece that's nearby that I could show you. All right, so this is striping red on here. The drawback of this color is it goes completely transparent. While I'm working it, it doesn't come back to red until later. This particular version of that does it. I have a different version that strikes back to red very quickly. I just don't have it in front of me. A little short there. All right, we're good. All right, we're good there. I just started making the snowman today. So it's been a while for both of us. And of course I'm making snowmen. They sell. We are good on that. Regan, how are ya? Lee, what's happening? How you doing? Uncle Skin, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Obviously, Sassy, thank you for liking the live still. Appreciate it. You like rocking it out there. All right, so all we have to do now is wait for this to cool. We're going to take it, spiral it up, and hopefully turn it into a cool candy cane. The candy canes? Yeah, this is going to be super light. That's why I'm doing it out of blown glass. I can't do it out of solid anymore. A, they're heavy, and B, they're fragile. Blown glass version is way, way strong. definitely get it looking good too. Just have to keep pulling it down. Like that. So now we got the spiral running all the way through it. This section here has to get pulled off though. It's too chunky. Do I see flames in my sleep? No. Chipmunk, thank you. All right, so we're going to take this and we're just going to pull it down a little bit. Pull that little section off. All set aside. So now we got the peppermint stick. We just have to get it into a bend now. I am able to make turtles, just not right now. But yes, we make lots and lots of turtles. Yeah. That. Now we got little candy cane going. This is only like the third blown glass version of it I've done. So I got to practice a little more on it. I got to taper this down a lot more. I'm doing really good on the skin. Thank you for asking. This down. I wait for it to cool off. It's still bendy. Move that up. It's going to take a few tries of practicing with this thing to get it right, but I'll get there. Have it all perfected by Christmas. But I don't like putting a hook on it. Now all that red will start to come in. You can see it starting down here. But I like just hanging it by a cord. So you just kind of wrap a ribbon around it and it will hang very effectively on there. You just have to wait for it to get red. All right, let's finish the snowman head off. Seriously? So this guy will glow in the dark. I'm just waiting for it to cool off and we'll try it out. Yeah, this one will glow. So they will glow like this. You can see that color in between on those ghosts. And that's how it will glow. Gladys, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. And yeah, we do have the marbles. These are the uranium guys. This one down here, a little less intense. Angle it that way. So you see the uranium, and this one's super intense with uranium. That's why it has all that green. All right, so I'm pretty happy with the Candy King, somewhat. I'm going to try one more of those green peppermint swirls, and then we'll move on to something else. Right now, I'm doing some Christmas ornaments. I have a order for green and white. It's not peppermint. It's winter green or spearmint. But it looks like a candy. I always put this here in front. These open ends of the tubes, they love to chip off and fly it in. Hazel, what's up? How are you? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Welcome in. All right, so next step, we're going to taper this off. We're going to add the colors. So again, we're doing green, not red this time. This will be green and white. I'm debating on trying a blue and white version of this. I think it might look cool. But I don't know if there's any blue and white candy like that. Joni, welcome in. Appreciate having you. I know the red and white is peppermint. The green and white is like spearmint or wintergreen. The brown and black, or no, the brown and green is like chocolate flavored. I don't know if I've ever seen blue. I don't know if they make a blue and white candy like that. All right, let's add the white. Gonna stripe all the way there. And just like that. One of the things to watch for, especially if you're new in here and you haven't seen this done before, this color doesn't move up and down the flame. I'm moving the opposite hand. The reason for that is I want to keep the color in the same spot so it keeps the heat on this glass ride equal. The flame changes from here to here. It changes temperature. So if you try to pull it through the flame, it goes at a whole different flow. And it can really mess you up. So I kind of use the opposite hand to move things around. I always tell people it'd be like me giving you pen and paper and saying, write your name, but you got to move the paper, not the pen. It feels very much like that. Snake Eyes, thank you for following. Leona, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Oh, blueberry. Actually, that makes sense, Gladys. Maybe. All right, so we just had to straighten that out for a second. Let me grab the screen. I just had one that I just used. I was hoping I had that. Nope, you're not it. There it is. This is the one I just used. All right, here we go. Stripe it down. Nice and easy. I forgot I was going to show Mom's piece after this. All right, I'll do it after this. This won't take long. I try to do projects that are 5 to 7 minute range so that you can watch, but it's not going to consume your night. So you can go around and watch other things if you want, but you get to see something go from start to finish. I think it's cool to see that. Don't be sorry, Joshua. It's all good. All right, so we got all the color striped all the way around. We're going to taper off this end, pull all the color to the center while doing that. So right now it's all discombobulated. Bring it up here, pull it through. We spin it to a taper. Keeping that as tight as possible. So now we have a really cool spiral at the end of this, and that's what begins the peppermint swirl that's on the end of the candies. You're going to come through it, and the next step is to shrink this all the way down. Hey Meta, record. So right now we're using the Meta glasses to record first-person view. Doing a little collection of these first-person views, and I'll assemble them in a video so you can see what I see, kind of. Going to bring it in, taper it down. Again, it's shrinking down. Get out. Going to smooth that out, flatten it, because this is going to be a representation of candy, not. You don't want a ball. You want a little disc. Yep, I had the glasses custom made. Hey, just some chick. How are ya? Malik, how are ya? Thank you. All right, so there we got a little spiral going. I know it looks reddish right now, but that will definitely be green. All right, next step, we got to pop a little hole. Bring it up. There we go. And that's where my hook will end up. Hey, Meta, stop recording. How do you know how much presser? That's practice. It's just practice. You've been sick? I'm so sorry, just some chick. I'm glad you're here now. Good to have you. So we're going to attach a little punchy here, like that. let it settle for a second. Then we're going to take this section and spiral it up and turn it into the key. Nice and balanced. I know, I recognize the name. Of course I'm happy to see it. Okay, so we got this nice and heated. We're going to take it, we're going to spiral it the same way. Pull off a big chunk of it. Bring it down. We do have this little spot up here, this bump we got to bring in, give it the total candy effect. It's nice and gentle, little pat right there. So now I've got the spiral on that end as well. And then we got it flat. So this is supposed to emulate like a candy. You know, those little candies you get at different restaurants. Little mints. And we just put a hook on it and call it done. Oh, peppermint. Yeah, peppermint swirl. This isn't peppermint, though. This is spearmint. I keep saying peppermint. Peppermint's red. It's like spearmint or wintergreen. Guess you could go either way. Not be incorrect. Thank you, Ms. Vicious. How are you? Trying to completely bonker that hook. Straighten it up. Like 1 millimeter off. There we go. Hate that. Christy, thank you for the club power. Christy, thank you so much. All right, we're gonna pop that off. Smooth it out. Now we got peppermint or spearmint, whatever you want to call it, swirl. I love this color. I am going to try a blue one real quick. Just try it. I think it might make a nice addition having a red, a green, a blue. Maybe kind of a cool color combo. Or maybe I should do the green and black. Yeah, let's do blue. Then we'll find something else to do. Oh, that's awesome, Ren. I hope you have a good time. I know you love blue, Miss B. Yeah, we'll do green and black. Oh yeah, Snowman head. Yeah, we made one earlier. I'll probably make another one in a little bit. How do I deal with the heat? The heat's not that bad. So this torch is very, 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 very focused. The heat doesn't travel around like you would think. But like I can grab it here, it's not hot. It's super effective. Now you can't do this with any other torch other than this brand. This is the only brand you can do that with. But the heat is very, very focused. It doesn't like go all over the place. And glass doesn't transfer heat like metal, so it will not creep up and down. All right, I got to do my puzzle piece on TikTok real quick before I start this. Bring this all the way down this way. There we go. Burn it off. Like so. All right, give me 1 second. I got to do this CAPTCHA on TikTok. When you've been on TikTok for an hour, it makes you do this little CAPTCHA. So that makes sure you're not AI or a video. And there we go. Got it all done. First shot. Thank you, Ms. V. Yeah, I love the Snowman. Snowman's still my probably most popular item. It's definitely up there. At least for Christmas it is. All right, so we got to pull this down a little bit. This is way too much. I pulled this point way too big. There we go. Yeah, definitely, Miss V. Hummingbirds are super popular. I agree with you. I'm going to do the candy ornament, but this time we're going to do blue and white. I want to see how the blue looks. I know how the green looks. I know how the red looks. I haven't done a blue one. And I think we'll try the green and black after this. I'm debating whether it has to be white, green, and black, though. I'm not convinced it would be looking good with just green and black. Because it doesn't have that candy look without the white. So we're striping the white all the way around this. I'm going to put 2 more lines down here. Enough room. We'll definitely have to start building up the Christmas inventory. It goes fast. Lucky Lex, how are you? Thanks for the heart meme. There's another person that if you have not followed on TikTok, Lucky Lex. Definitely give Lucky Lex a follow. She's creating some polymer clay and stained glass items that are pretty awesome. And doing it on live. All right, so now we have white all the way through. Let's grab the blue. We'll do blue. Gonna have to lay this down pretty heavy though. The blue definitely likes to dilute a little bit. So it looks super dark right now. When I get done blowing it out, it's going to be about half the density. It's kind of weird how certain colors work that way. Some will stay super dark, and some will lose half their kind of saturation. We're just going to bring this all the way through. That. One more. There we go. got a little bit of a wobble to it too. Tiny bit of a wobble. Yeah, so certain colors have a saturation level to them. And then when you put them on and you start to use them, like blowing it out, they lose half the color, like half the density. Other colors will stay the same. And that's part of this job, is learning what each and every color does and how it reacts to different situations. And that gets expensive because the colored glass is where most of your money resides. It's not the oxygen, it's not the propane, it's the colored glass. All right, damn it. Break off. Yeah, you would think they would stay the same, but they don't. And learning each color is part of the game. It's and how every color moves. They all don't move the same either. Like certain green colors do not move very fast. They are, in fact, pretty hard to manipulate even. And take your pink and your red, they flow what I think is faster than clear. So it just takes some time getting used to the glass and what it does. You get a feel for it. And then you master it that way. Then you apply it to the items you want to do. But definitely the bulk of your money invested in this business is in all your colored glass. It is not super cheap. Here we go. Center that up a little bit, flatten it out. See, that did not center very good. I'm going to try and straighten it out. The spiral was definitely not centered on there. It's not looking good right now. I'm going to try one more attempt here at fixing it. If I can't get it, I'll start over. Try doing it this direction. All right, I can live with that. Yeah, it wasn't centered on there. It was way off. So now we're looking pretty good on it. I can live with that. Let's pop a little hole in this. Again, same thing. It needs a spot for the hot air to breathe out of. And then we're going to do the same thing. Bringing it. What's up? Beth, thank you so much for joining me over there on the tube. Appreciate you. We're going to bring it in. I'm going to taper this down. Here we go. Want it nice and tight. We got to keep that spiral looking good all the way through. Yeah, this is looking good. I think, Christy. I think it looks good. Blue is your favorite color? Seriously? Okay. There's a lot of blue fans. I know Miss Vicious loves blue as well. Right now, I'm making a peppermint, or it's not peppermint. It's spearmint. Actually, it's blueberry. We're making Christmas ornament, but I'm trying to make it look like candies. You know those little candies you get after dinner mints that stick to your teeth if you get an old one? Same thing. Favorite color is black? Yeah, a lot of people like black. Jojo smile. I know Jojo. Jojo loves purple too, though. Okay, so we're going to put a hook on here. So I just think a collection of these would look good in green, red, blue, and then the black and green will look good too. Black, it's going to have to be black, white, green though. It's definitely got to have that candy look to it. Pretty much nailed that one. Pink and white would look good too. Damn it, there's so many colors. Now y'all got me thinking about all the different colors. Should do a pink and white one too. But there's the blue. The blue looks really good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I like the blue. Red and gold would look good too, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I like the blue. Looks good. All right, I got to grab two colors. Give me a second. We're going to try two variations. What? I need to grab the color. I don't think I need the white if I use that lime green. I think I can use the lime green and get away with lime green and black. I think that'll make up for the white. We're about to find out. Again, this is kind of experimenting before Christmas actually gets here, so I can lay out the colors, have all the designs ready to go. It's a little bit of prepping way ahead of time, trying different things. Oh, I forgot pink. Well, we'll do pink. Pink would look good though. So we're going to take this, pull it down. How much is the tube I'm holding? I don't know. I wouldn't know offhand. I haven't done the calculations in a long time. How much it is per inch in diameter, because you got the diameter and you got the length that you have to take into account. You just go by weight. So the clear is roughly about $3 a pound. So you can take the tube, weigh it by the pound, and figure it out from there. You also have to take into account the scrap. Now, it doesn't weigh a lot. The scrap doesn't. However, when you have 100 of those little tubes, then it starts weighing a lot, or adds up. Thank you, Jojo. We are at 30K on there. All right, let's add the green on here first. This is going to be fun for you to watch too, because this green isn't really going to show up that well by itself. I'll show it to you after I get all the lines laid down here. Once I add the black, it's going to change the color of the green dramatically, because the black is going to offset that green and make it like pop. It's going to look amazing. Do I make anything with the scraps? Yeah, I do all the time. I make with something called frit, F-R-I-T, and it's basically little ground up chunks of glass that are about the size of salt to sea salt. And it creates a different variety of different effects depending on your colors. All right, so again, got lime green on there. Okay, that's how it looks just with clear. Now we're going to add the black. You're going to see how drastic that green changes. Just by adding a secondary color that it has something to bounce off of, if you will. Just coming all the way through. There we go. We're looking good. I like this combo already. Yeah, it definitely does it. Have I ever done multicolored frit? Yeah. So all the stuff that's in the bowl turns into a multicolored frit. I can't separate everything out all the time. So it creates a multicolored frit, and that creates, I call it like a sandy beach effect. Yeah, the jazzy ones are really cool. I'll start implementing those again very soon. All right, so we're going to take this. We've got to pull all the color to the front and center again. Give it a nice twist. Get nice and dense on there. But now you can see how that green is now popping on there. It's much more visible. And then we got the spiral at the very front. Okay, I'm going to start using this a little bit maybe. Then we're going to melt it in, collapse it a little bit. I got to keep this one really centered. I don't want to screw this up. Not want to have to fix that down the road. Okay, it's good. That looks good. I'm happy. Did Brian show you his ghosts? Nope. I've not seen Brian's ghosts. All right, so we do have the black and green going around now. And that black has a nice spiral to it. What's up? How you doing? Doreen, how are you? Yeah, it's definitely coming in a cool color combo. I don't need the white with this one. Oh, we're making the ornaments right now. This is the candy ornament. This year's theme is definitely going to be a lot of different candies. Going to bring it here. Going to heat it up and give it a spiral. Miss Vicious, thank you for the roses. All right, let's give it a spiral. Let's give it a twist. Go. I gotta flatten this out. Get it to the candy section. I appreciate that, Doreen. Hit the subscribe button. If you haven't, then you can find me all the time. What's up, Rainbow Chick? How are ya? We're going to flatten that out, create that candy look. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. We got to add the hook. Okay. I actually really like this combo. Which means if I like it, it'll probably be the worst seller. It's like the one I always look at and go, oh wow, I would love that. Isn't the best seller. And that's okay. Everybody has a different opinion on what they like. And that's perfectly lined up. First shot. Got to melt that little bump in there. And it's all lined up perfectly. I like this color combo. I'll let it cool for a second. We can let the green pop out. Yeah, this is a nice color combo. This is the one I would choose, but that means it won't be probably the best seller. But I love that look to it. There. Yeah, that's kind of, I like that one. Thank you, Hazel. You want it? Yeah, I'm working on them. I'm getting the colors all lined up right now. Definitely getting all the colors lined up for this. I'm not going to make another one of those. We've been doing a lot of that to change it up to something different. I think I want to try a little bit of the angel look, because that's another item that has to be on my agenda as an angel. We'll try a little bit of that. That one may be that one may end up in the water or trash. That's going to take a couple different tries. Pull this down. Miss Vicious, thank you for the baby dragon. Thank you, Miss V. All right, let's see if this works. We'll start it off. It's going to look very similar to the ghost. This, pop that open. Marcus WB, thanks for the dolphin. So we're going to do the white glow in the dark for the skirt for the angel. And then I got to build the body, head, halo, wings. Not quite sure how that's all going to get laid out right. And I have to keep the thing light, so I got to worry about the weight. Make sure I can kind of keep the weight down. Capsy, how are you? So now we got all that laid in there. See if we can taper this off, seal it, get the glow in the dark working all melded in. Then we'll create the skirt and hopefully go for a body, wings, head, all that fun stuff. And I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants on this one. Don't have a real specific design in my head right now. Just going to kind of go with the flow. Have I made a clown? I have not. My mom has. My mom makes amazing clowns. She's the one that she was the clown specialist. Somewhere around here is a clown. Love the sound of the sizzle. Yeah, I'm trying to get the sizzle to show up. Not overpowering, but a little bit more. I think the sizzle shows up a little bit more on the tubes. Christy, thank you for the train. Christy, thank you. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, I got this from my mother. What's the purpose in putting the small pieces in the water of glass? A couple reasons. One, it condenses it into one area so it doesn't go all over the place. Two, it cools off that glass really fast so there's not a bunch of little hot shards running all over. And three, the little bits, if they're not tempered, do like to explode a little bit, like they pop. So it's better to have it pop in the water than all over your bench. So it just it controls the mess a little bit. It doesn't completely get rid of the mess, but it definitely controls it. All right, so we got this all blended. We're going to try the skirt. This will be the bottom section of the angel. We're going to get it completely blended, flare it out. Make it glow in the dark, so it should look good. But yeah, so all the little bits in there keep it from spreading all over the place, pop it. Hey, what's happening? Is it Yabi? If I said it wrong, I'm sorry, but I try. All right, let's go. So we angle it down, creates a teardrop there. Because we need to have a teardrop, not a mushroom. Definitely whistling. That's a whistler. Now I was going to leave the angel skirt like this, kind of like a bell shape. I'm going to try it different because I think I can do a better version of this by kind of flaring it out a little. Like that. So to give it a little character for the skirt, the bottom of the angel. And then I just need to make sure it can fit properly. Like that. Okay. I think that'll work out pretty good. Just give it a little little character to it. Oh, definitely can make some mushrooms. Yeah, we can definitely make mushrooms. Now we seal this off. Grab some solid rod here. Create a torso. Through and add a head. I don't know how this proportionately is going to look, so it's definitely going to take some work and some getting used to. This is total prototype. The next thing I want to do, I want to add some shoulders and arms to it. I don't want them out though. I want to kind of build it into the body. So I want to keep it as strong as possible. But I can give it a little bit of like praying hands right there. So I can bring both shoulders in and have a little hands like in a prayer right there. Give it a little button nose. Then we got to give it some hair. Getting there. Then we got to make some wings. This is the part I'm not so sure of. Nope, not happy with that. Try this again. Kind of getting there. I'm not so sure about that wing. I may have to rethink this wing part. I may have to pre-make the wings ahead of time and then fuse them on, because that's not the look I want. So I'll have to really think about that. Then how to hang this, because I think I'll hang it off here. Nope. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some design changes on this. I'm going to have to work through it. But this gives me a prototype. I can make some wings separately and fuse them on. So I got the hand spraying, the skirt part down, the hair. I have to figure out the rest of this though. This is going to take a little bit of coordination. Like I said, you can make wings separate, and then I can look at it and figure it out from there. This is the Phoenix wing. Hey, what's up? I was making an angel right there, kind of a prototype of it. I got to figure it out. It's definitely got some intricacies I need to work on. Yeah, I got to tweak it. Got to make wings, so I'll probably make like 4 different sets of wings, and then take a look at them built onto the angel, like line them up, and then decide what I like. Hey, what's up, Johnny boy? How you doing? Yeah, so this is part of the creative process on that. Yeah, I thought I had pink up here. I got this purple. That's just been bugging me. It's been sitting there forever. We're going to turn it to an ornament. But this is an interesting part. So see the purple? Now through my lens, this suddenly doesn't look purple anymore. It kind of goes into a pink. I don't know if you can see that, but I can't tell the difference between pink and purple when I have my glasses on. They go completely weird, and it looks exactly the same. turn this off. So this one is the purple glass. We're going to use black and white for stripes on it. So purple, black, and white. Again, that's that color I'm kind of going for. The little bit of Halloween, Christmas style. Right now I'm making an ornament. So we're going to kind of go purple, black, and white. And we're kind of going that Halloween, Christmas style. Nightmare Before Christmas color style. So I'm thinking we'll probably do that fashion with purple, black, and white combo. For that, we're going to use this other white. This white's a little more dense. And it needs to be. I'm multitasking right now. So this is a much denser white. It's almost like a porcelain color. Going to come through. All the way down and around. Probably got room for 2 more stripes. There we go. We're going to grab the black and add that in there. Find it. There it is. Yeah, uranium would definitely be cool with it too. Yeah, uranium would look good. Yeah, that's bad. That's not good. That creates a little bobble in it. I'm going to have to definitely fix that. Of course, it does it on the most expensive color pieces I'm doing. Should be able to straighten it out, though. We'll see. If not, it'll make for an epic water bowl dip. Should be okay. Just got to make sure it's really good here. Nice taper at the end. Grab it there. Now we have a nice section of spiral all the way around. Smooth it out and let's see how it blows out. Let's see if I can get it nice and clean and even. Because that one little spot where it cracked and that rod came out, it definitely bobbled it a little bit. Meaning it left a little bit thicker section right there. And that makes it a little more difficult to blow it out evenly. If I hadn't already had the white down, I would have thrown the piece away. But since I had the white down, I wanted to try and save it. So next step, we're going to take this and blow it open. Create that little peppermint swirl. I think it worked out. Now this will be a 3-color version because we got the purple base and we got the black and white. So it'll have 3 colors in it. And we gotta, again, pop the little exhaust hole there. And that's so the piece can breathe as I go to finish the rest of it off. Yeah, I think it's looking okay. The colors are coming out nice. Purple, black, and white. I know it is a start of a hot air balloon. It's very close. Neve, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. Let's get this thing finished off. Gonna heat it up, bring it around, spiral it up. Yeah, it definitely has that hot air balloon look. This color combo though is a little weird. It feels definitely like it has a lot more stiffer feel to it. Like it doesn't want to flow as fast as all the rest of them. Definitely has a different feel to it. It doesn't want to spin as effectively. That up. So we just have to flatten this out, turn it to that candy look. Flatten it out a little bit. I don't know if I can reach much. Flatten it like that. Did it by itself. That worked out okay. So yeah, we're looking good. I do like this combo. I know it's looking very red right now, but by the time I get the hook on here, you will see the purple, black, and white. For sure. There's that hole I popped in there. So we're going to put the hook on right there. Bring it up. Lock that in place. Straighten it out. Create a nice little loop. Head on straight too. Got lucky on that. Got very, very lucky on that. Got a little punty mark right there. I got to blend in. But I do like that color combo. I'll let it cool off for a second. Almost looks like an eyeball in the center. How long to cool off? Well, it'll sit in probably in the kiln overnight, and then it'll come back into. I'll get it out in the morning. But yeah, you like it, Miss V? Yeah, I like it too. Got you, Miss V. Yeah, it's a pretty ass combo. So that has the denser white to it as well. So it gives it a little bit more punch. So purple, black, absolutely, Miss V, anytime. Purple, black, and white are on there. Oh, I'll definitely make more of those, for sure. Jenny and the Jets, how are you? Yeah, it'll stay in the kiln overnight, just like Beth said. Hello, Tess. How are ya? Thank you for the tiny dining. We've just been kind of making glass ornaments. I don't have any more of that white up here. I do the purple right now. But I should probably take a break for just a little bit. What's up, Kevin's book? Yeah, I'll give Kevin's book a follow. Thank you for the heart knee, everybody. But yeah, I need to take a short break for a little bit. It's been a couple hours streaming. And I definitely always recommend, if you're doing this, that you take a break for a little bit. Every couple hours. So, anyway, give me a few minutes. Give me a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be back. I'm going to try and make it back tonight, but we'll see. But I will talk to y'all in just a little bit, if I don't. Let me do the TikTok first. I'll see y'all. Logging off of TikTok. There we go. What the hell did that do? Okay. And I'll see you on YouTube. Hey, thanks for hanging with me on YouTube. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in a little bit. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and get notifications. See you in a bit.